The product that I'm using right now is something that a viewer on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, Brandon Miles May, has suggested. She asked me about it a few weeks ago and asked me what I thought about it in terms of its anti-aging benefits. And I didn't really have an answer because I haven't really used it until the past week. I've been incorporating it into my lifestyle because I've been looking at research studies on its anti-aging benefits, and I found some compelling, or at least promising, studies showing it has several different anti-aging effects on the skin. And that product is Chlorella. And if you're watching the video, you can see this is the Dr. Mercola fermented chlorella with chlorophyll. I think the fermentation is supposed to help with bioavailability and absorption. There are 450 tablets in this baby, but I've been incorporating it into my diet every single day. I've been chewing about five tablets. And it does taste like seaweed. It does taste beachy, like you're at the beach and you got some seaweed in your mouth and you started chewing on it. Have you ever been there? I don't know. But it also has red algae. I think that probably helps makes it taste a little seaweedy. But chlorella it's a strain of freshwater algae. And I looked into the research about a week ago, and then I ordered this immediately. I don't think it was very pricey. I can't remember how much it was, but I don't think it was very pricey. And I'd seen it around, and I started looking at the research on it and looking specifically at any studies that were available on its anti-aging implications for the skin. And I found some things that actually surprised me. So the green pigments are from chlorophyll. Chlorella has a rich, or it might be kind of light green. Yeah, no, it's a rich green pigment. And that's the chlorophyll, which has been shown, the chlorophyll has been shown in some studies to improve facial lines, as well as elasticity and improve type 1 collagen synthesis in the skin. That was enough to sort of sell me on it, but I found even more studies. So I found that there was one study that showed that chlorella extract had anti-glycation properties. I've talked about this on my podcast as well as my YouTube channel as well. Glycation, or advanced glycation end products, aptly named AGEs, are in response to when a sugar and a protein, namely collagen being a primary target for glycation. It's when a protein links up with a sugar and glycates, and this can lead to wrinkles, fine lines, sagging skin, all the hallmark visible signs of aging. And this is often the case in the West when people are consuming an excess amount of sugar in their diet from beverages, from sodas, from mixed drinks, from those mixed coffee drinks everybody gets, and also refined carbohydrates. They turn into sugar quite easily, and a lot of people are getting exposure to this glycation, these advanced glycation end products. And having something in your diet like chlorella or turmeric, curcumin may also have anti-glycation benefits, is, I think, something to look at, and something that, for me, I personally incorporate to just sort of fight that glycation. Because glycation can happen even if you eat a no-carb diet. It's just something that can happen naturally, but it accumulates in the skin, and over time, that's one thing that contributes to skin aging. So having, again, something that inhibits that to a certain extent, I think, is really important. And that's another reason why I started incorporating chlorella into my diet. There was also some research suggesting that oral as well as topical chlorella extracts help to reduce skin inflammation. Inflammation is a key driver to skin aging, usually brought upon by the sun, as well as insults in our environment, pollutants in our environment that accumulate on the skin, things in our diet, as well as just exercise and breathing. Inflammation can happen just naturally on its own, and having something that can sort of tamper down on the inflammation is, again, important for anti-aging. Other researchers suggest that chlorella may help to decrease senescent biomarkers. So when we talk about intrinsic aging, this is basically things that happen naturally. It's not extrinsic, where it's, things in our environment like pollutants and UVs, things that happen on a cellular level. And intrinsic aging, it's linked to programmed aging, as well as cellular senescence or cell aging. And this arises from oxidative stress as well as cellular damage, which, again, we have some level of control over by incorporating more antioxidant-rich foods in our diet. Incorporating something like chlorella in our diet can potentially help to reduce those senescence biomarkers. I think that is incredibly compelling. Additionally, chlorella may help to increase proteins involved in collagen synthesis and may inhibit MMPs. MMPs are matrix metalloproteinases. These are enzymes in the skin that actually don't help with skin aging. They degrade collagen and elastin. And these are usually brought upon by things like UV. UV upregulates MMPs, these collagen degrading enzymes. And there are things in the diet that you can do to help to inhibit MMPs to a certain extent. Usually it's things that are high in antioxidants. Green tea being something that is really, really powerful in inhibiting MMPs. Chlorella potentially inhibits MMPs. The thing about chlorella is I have been incorporating it into my diet. I've been using it for the past week. I've been enjoying it. It's been easy to do. Again, pretty inexpensive, not a, and I think, yeah, 450 tablets, going to last me a while. But the thing about chlorella is there's still not a good amount of convincing evidence in humans, not a lot of human studies. So for me personally, I'm just trying it out. Again, I'll leave a link down below in the description, as well as the show notes at brandonmayhealth.com, just so you can check it out and see, what the reviews are, as well as all the research studies that I've also linked in the show notes. You can check those out as well, so you can make an informed decision.